we find that Rivki Menu overheard how Yitzchak wants to give the bracha to Esav. She immediately summons Yaakov, her favorite, and she instructs him that he must bring 2 goats from the flock, and she'll prepare the delicacies for Yitzchak, for his father, that he should be the recipient of the bracha. So Yaakov says to his mother, my brother's a hairy man, I'm a smooth-skinned man. If my father feels me and realizes that I'm deceiving him, he will curse me. So she says to Yaakov, Olai kiloscha b'ni, your curse is upon me. I take the curse upon myself. What does that mean? So the Targum Onkelos explains, Amaret le'imei ala yisama b'nevuah. What I'm telling you now is a prophetic communication. That's what you're supposed to do. And because it's a prophecy, you have nothing to worry about. This is the meaning, Olai kiloscha b'ni. It's upon me to take that responsibility because it's based and rooted in a prophecy. Therefore, you have nothing to be concerned about. So, of course, the Torah tells us the story. She took the hides of the goats. She put it on his chest, on his arms. So when Yitzchak will embrace Yaakov, he will think it's Esav. However, there's something very interesting. Soon after he instructed Esav to go find this trapping to bring to him, all of a sudden, within moments, relatively speaking, Yaakov comes with the delicacies. He says, how did you come so quickly? And he mentions the name of Hashem. Hashem allowed me to find this. And when he speaks to his father to rise, to eat, he says, Kum na'ovi, please, father, rise. He spoke to his father in a very refined manner. Also, and right away, Yitzchak became suspect. Something's not right here. I mean, Esav never spoke this way. He never spoke in such a refined manner. Never mentioned the name of Hashem. Hikra no Hashem lefonai. God has presented it before me. And he was suspect. But factually speaking, if Yaakov is trying to impersonate Esav and to be understood it's Esav, he's giving it away. By speaking and using certain phrases and terminologies, he's exposing himself. So does he want his father to believe he's Yaakov, or does he want him to believe it's Esav? He didn't have to say, Hikra na Hashem lefonai. Didn't have to mention the name of Hashem. He knew exactly how his brother spoke. He didn't have to say, Kum na'ovi, please, father, rise. But yet, this is the way he spoke. He's revealing himself. And this is what Yitzchak says, Kol kol Yaakov yadayim de Esav. The voice is the voice of Yaakov, but the hands are the hands of Esav. So what exactly is the answer? How do we understand this? Yaakov understood, although his mother said it's a nevuah, and you have to do what you have to do. She put the hides on his hands, on his chest, so when his father touches him and embraces him, he believes it's Esav. But how could he say, I brought back the trapping? It's a Chil Hashem. It's a statement which is a heretical statement. It's Hikra Hashem. God allowed me to find it quickly. To speak to your father in an unrefined manner, it's unacceptable. I have an obligation, honoring my father, to speak with the greatest level of respect and reverence. Therefore, wherever it was a question of violating the halacha, you're not permitted to violate the halacha under any circumstance. As a result of this, Yaakov spoke, as he normally would speak. Hikra na Hashem, he mentioned the name of Hashem. He spoke in a refined manner. Any other area which is unrelated to this, then of course, that's what we speak about hishtadlus. So what would be, what we would draw from this? People say, how do you expect me to daven with a minyan? Or say Kriya Shema in the time? I have other responsibilities. One has to earn a livelihood. Can't daven with a minyan. Have to rely on every b'di'evid to fulfill the mitzvah. If you believe that that one's yearly stipend is pre-designated, you only have to do hishtadlus. You have to take the initiative, no question. You have to take initiative. But to what degree? To violate the halacha? Definitely not. You're not permitted. And this is something we draw. Yaakov, it's a question of being cursed. It's a question of forfeiting. We're talking about the future, the destiny of Klal Yisrael is at stake here. If he receives the bracha, doesn't receive the bracha, how does he take a chance? The answer is, if it's meant to be, you have to speak properly. I can't violate the halacha. To say anything other than Hashem brought it to me, I can't say that. To speak to my father in a manner which is lacks in reverence and respect, I can't say that. Therefore, Yaakov spoke as he was supposed to speak, and what was meant to be actually happened.